Hello everyone, this is Darlissa with Catbird Studios, and today is day 14 in Among Trees. It's been a few days since I've actually been able to play, but we are still looking for what we need for the Larch Feather Outfit. We were able to make the tent and the campfire. We also made a few plants and put them around the cabin. We also had lost some of our plants. The beets came through, but the other ones just didn't make it. We didn't come back in time. So if we get a chance, we'll try to do that again. But let's check to see what we still need for the Larch Feather Outfit. I know we need at least one more beeswax. Tistle and the Waltz Bleak Skin. Let's check that. See, I still keep pressing that tab button. So we have the fork cattail. We have enough stump moss. We have 7 beeswax and of course no Waltz Bleak Skin. So we need to do that. We have the tent with us, we have the campfire. We could go camping if we don't find what we need, even if we're not that very far away from our cabin. Okay. I'm going to remove this note right here. We really don't need that. We'll take some time and see how long it takes us to get our Waltz Bleak Skins, and then head out and look for one more beeswax. There we are. See if we can get one on our first try. Yes! He's a little slow. He probably just woke up too. Bleak fillet. Almost to the spot where I usually come up anyway, where this darker rock comes out. Once I get close to that, if I haven't gotten a fish, I'll go ahead and bring it up. Another bleak skin. The day may be a little boring just with the fishing. Another bleak fish. We can probably, if we maybe go about half a day, and if we haven't gotten what we need, go ahead and look for some beeswax, maybe head over to the lake. Take our chances there. At least we have fish to eat. I didn't make the cooking kit yet, so we don't really need that though, unless we plan to be out several days. Perch this time. At least we'll have plenty of fish bone for sewing thread. I don't know if I went to fishing more than just a couple of times in my life. I believe my father took me once when I was about 5 or 6 with my little sister. She's 2 years younger. Another time I went on a sleepover with some of my classmates, probably in the 4th grade. And their father took us fishing in a little creek nearby. And then when I was in my 20s, I went to Florida with a friend for Christmas one year, and we went fishing in the canal with her son, who was 4 or 5 at the time. So probably only gone fishing 3 times in my life. Come on, you can do this. Come on, Waltz. There are sometimes I can come doing fishing and I'll get what I need right off. Other times, nope. Plenty of bleak, but no Waltz bleak. Let's try one more time. Okay. Let's head over to the other lake. This is the same lake where we got the cattail before. Let's make sure we're going the right direction. We weren't. Let's go this way. What do we... Just want to make sure we have plenty of space in our backpack in case we find anything interesting. Okay, we'll take these for now. I would really like to find... How could I do that? some turnip seeds. I don't see any more. There's some rope. All right. Pipe. We can always use steel pipes. Let's check. All right, that's where the larch trees are. But we need to head this way, over to the right. Oh, is that a beehive? And we need one more. Okay. Still gets me every time. That should do it for the wax. There, you can see the lake back there. I don't think I've actually fished here before, so we need to find a nice spot. Looks like there's some ripples over there, so maybe let's try over here then. We'll see. Oh, I've never noticed there's lily pads there. I usually only come here for the cattails and the loot spot. Yes! That makes one, so we need two more. That is cool with the lily pads. Look at the ripples in the sun there. Thought I heard a splash, but I didn't see any ripples. It almost seems these are a little too close into shore. Let's go over here a little bit. Find a slightly different spot. Just think we need more space. Is it just me, or does the water seem to be moving a little bit faster here? Okay, still. It's almost bedtime, so we can try one or two more times. It's kind of like being in the checkout lane and you keep moving lanes hoping to find a better spot. I don't see anything happening here. Let's go ahead, set up our tent. And to rotate this, I want it facing the lake. Where the arrow points towards is your entrance. Let's go ahead and eat first. And what we'll do, which I haven't done before, is go ahead and we'll go to sleep and get up in the morning. So I'll have part of the next day on this one as well. Let's see if we can get another, at least, well, we still need 2 Waltz Bleak Skins. So, and of course, going to sleep in the tent does not save the game, so we will have to go back to the cabin in order to do that. But I'll say goodnight, the end of day 14. And welcome to day 15 in Among Trees. Let's take our tent down, press Q, and grab it. If we look at it in our inventory, it will tell you that we have 2 uses left. But we only going to stay here one night. So let's go back. Let's see if we can find back over here where we were fishing. See if we can get a couple more Waltz Bleak Skins. We just need 2. I'm not going to put down the campfire simply because we don't have a cooking pot, and also since it's not night, we're not cold and won't need it. There goes 2. Yes, 1 more. One thing you can do is, if you think you're going to be in the same area for a couple of days, go ahead and put the campfire out and the cooking pot, and then you can use it multiple times over the time that you're going around and camping. The campfire you cannot pick up, the cooking pot you can. Come on, 1 more. Excellent. Okay, we got our 3 Waltz Bleak Skins. We also got we got the wax that we needed. So we should have what we need for the Larch Feather Outfit. Let's head back to the cabin. Well, we could also check out anything here in the loot spot before we leave. If I can get over this rock. We've got plenty of time. Keep pressing the 3 instead of the E. let's head home. Once we make the Larch Feather Outfit, we can go try it out. If you look at how fast we are running, and then we'll be able to compare that with the speed of the Larch Feather Outfit. The speed is a lot better, which I really like. The stamina, though, is not as good. However, I prefer the extra speed over the loss of stamina, so it's worth it for me. The fog rising from the water. Almost there. There's our 2 trees. I'd also like to eventually make some of the rest of the sculptures that we need. Let's put these back. Do we need to make some thread? We'll see. Let's put the tent and the campfire up and see what else we need. We need the four cattail, 4 stump moss. Okay. Now if you look at these, you can see where the stamina is only 6 dots here, whereas the stamina for this one is over halfway. But the speed has only 4, camouflage is 1, which is not very helpful if you're going up against a bear. So on this one, even though the stamina has gone down, the speed is way up, as is the camouflage. Let's see what the cold resistance, and the cold resistance of course has gone up, which means you can stay a little bit longer at night. Let's go ahead and wear this and grab something to eat. These are the plants that we put up in the middle of the night before. Did I put any here? Yes, there it is. There's this plant, and then the one we put in here. Do we have room for these? Yes. Grab one of these. We don't need the fishing rod. We could leave it here. let me check. Oh, okay. If we want to make some of these decorations, we'll mostly need fir planks, sticks, and nails. So there's the bear and fish sculpture, the owl sculpture, the blackbird sculpture, robin, fox and tree, and the burbot. And those are just basically some the decorations that we can make on here. But let me go ahead and save. I'm going to go ahead and end day 14 here, because we did go over, since we were doing the tent, using the tent to get the fish. Well, first thing I did want to show you the speed. So if you remember the speed on the other one, you can see the stamina is less, and the speed is quite a big difference. That way you can cover more ground more quickly. So, all right. I'll end here then now for real, and I'll go grab look for some fir planks and the things I need for sculptures for day 15, and that will probably be the last one that I'll do for now until they get an update with some additional features. And that will do it. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.